the King Gillette Ranch in Malibu, California. You know that song, California, here I come, right back where I started from. Well, I'm in California now because I made a sudden decision on the spur of the moment just to give up my practice, leave my life, sell my house, and just move to California. And it happened exactly like 35 years ago, the same thing. I was at a Hare Krishna farm after I dropped out of Cornell University. I lived in a yurt in a forest. I knew the Krishnas weren't the total truth, and my friend in Ithaca said, come back, I found a guru who knows about science and religion. So I hitchhiked to Ithaca, and I met Baba Ganesh. He was like 5 foot tall at most, big gray beard, and he was talking about Lahiri Mahashaya and how he studied under the real gurus of India and how he studied science and religion and put it all together. And I thought, wow, I found my guru finally. Then he gets a phone call saying, come to the Rainbow Gathering in Mount Shasta, California. Mount Shasta, that's where Saint Germain has his mountain. Maybe that's a sign. So I went outside, I prayed, God, should I leave everything I know and move to California? And it was an actual double rainbow in the sky. And I was like, okay, that's a sign. So I got to Walnut Creek, California, and it was like 105 degrees. And we went up to the mountain of Mount Shasta, and I was like Baba Ganesh's right-hand man. He was like 90 years old, diabetic, so I would massage his feet. And we were going to the Rainbow Gathering, and he said, I am a rainbow head. And he put like a rainbow-colored mark on his forehead. He said, I am the guru of the rainbow people. And he said, in the new age, marijuana, Mary's offering, will be the new sacrament, and alcohol will be the Piscean age. That's the past. No one want alcohol anymore. Everyone's going to want marijuana. And he was like a prophet, like 40 years ahead of time. So I followed him for a while, and I enjoyed his presence. He laughed a lot. And he was just one of my steps of different teachers and gurus that just appeared in my life, and father figures that came into my life and helped me along the spiritual path. And I'm so grateful for these beings. So to get down the mountain, I had to like find some way down. So these guys had a old bread truck, and the names of the people were Brother, and I Am. That's all I knew their names as. And someone stole my tent, and his name was Wind. So I told my friend who gave me the tent that it's gone with the wind. And halfway down the mountain, Mount Shasta, the truck broke down, and somehow it hobbled to like a junkyard. They had to find the parts. So I was just sitting in a pickup truck, broken down pickup truck, meditating, and I look in the seat, and there's a picture of Jesus. And I looked in the mirror, and I saw my face, and I said, he's like me. And you know, growing up Jewish, we're taught that Jesus was either nobody or just not a good influence, nothing to look up to. But I just felt a connection to this Christ image, and I said, he's like me. And that added a lot to my spiritual path, to have that connection with Jesus that was kind of not part of my path growing up. And then we finally got the car going, got down to San Francisco, and I look in the New Age magazine, and there was a talk about Saint Germain and the freedom of America. And I read Arnville Mysteries by Saint Germain like a year before that, and I knew that he was a master that I'm connected to. So I went down and saw the talk and was very excited. They gave me a cassette tape of the music that, for my ears, I love rock music, and that music wasn't my kind of music. I said I was going to return it. They said, just listen to it again. And I listened to it again. I actually started to like it. Now I like that kind of devotional music. And they said, you know, Camelot is a place we have in Malibu that you come for a quarterly conferences. So I would drive down all the way, many hours, 5 or 6 hours to come down here. And it was a thriving community of hundreds of people with animals and children and vegetarian food and live dictations by the ascended masters, who would pray and meditate for hours and make a force field. And we hear these lies and messages from heaven. And it was such a high experience to be in the light of these masters. You actually feel, I can feel it right now, the vibration, high frequency vibration of being in their presence, which is only for, we thought it would last forever. It only lasts a certain number of years. So I'm so glad that I sacrificed my regular life, dropped out of Cornell to become a doctor, to have this spiritual quest. And now my spiritual quest led to me finding and having attainment, having abilities, having gifts. So it's definitely worth finding the path as early as you can and stay on it until you find the fruits of the realization of the God presence within.